Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Time for us to get ready for a little bit of yoga.
Down through your hips
this morning.
to your toes.
Put my pin post here. Like, I never know exactly on this pin post where I'm supposed to click at to make it work.
Walk your feet forward through a ragdoll pose and forward fold near the top of your mat. Separate your feet
Good morning.
Wider,
Let's see.
and bend your knees to release your lower back so you can sink further into the fold.
Good.
Grab onto your elbows and feel how your breath manipulates this pose.
All right, so good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Today we're going to be doing yoga. We're going to be following back up with the yoga video that we did before. When I rewind it back, I'll give the name of the yoga where you can find it on YouTube. I'm following it from YouTube. My name is Clarissa Young. I am a fitness motivator. If you're looking for this video or any other videos, I do upload them all on YouTube. And so you can find them on YouTube under Clarissa Young. And so this morning we're going to be doing some yoga, stretching out our body. The most important thing is to pay attention to your body, do what your body can do. Listen to your body, breathe through the motions, and you got this,
that if you
okay?
practice within that range of sensation, your body will respond, and over time, you will grow and stretch.
Always when I go back, I'm like, no, I should have left it off.
Now release your hands. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Or
thumbs up if we can hear the sounds good from the TV.
Welcome to the 30-minute morning yoga for flexibility flow. Let's begin in extended child's pose. Separate your knees as wide as comfortable. Walk your hands forward. Rest your forehead on your mat and relax. Allow each inhale to become a little deeper, and each exhale a little longer. From your child's pose, rise up into a position on your hands and knees. Then drop your belly and lift your chin for a cow pose. Take a big inhale. Then exhale to round your spine, tuck your chin for a cat back. Really press the space between your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Coming back into a cow pose, drop your belly, lift your chin, inhale. And then exhale, come back to your tabletop, and we're moving into a modified side plank. With your left hand down, reach your right arm up to the ceiling, and it's okay to pivot your bottom leg underneath you as a kickstand. In fact, it might be helpful. Great. Now reach your right arm overhead, stretching out your whole right side body. Appreciate the sensation. Big breath in. Exhale to switch sides. Right arm comes down to the mat. Reach your left arm up to the ceiling. You can pivot your bottom knee underneath you. This is a modified side plank pose. And then reach your left arm overhead, stretching out your whole left side body. Big breath in. Exhale, release your left hand back down to the mat, setting up cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your chin, full inhale through your nose. Exhale to cat back, round your spine, tuck your chin. One more cow pose, drop your belly, lift your chin, inhale. Then exhale to child's pose. Sink your hips back, completely relax for a full breath in and a full breath out. Let's do that again. Inhale, rise up, find cow pose, belly drops, chin lifts. Exhale to cat back, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, cow pose, belly drops, chin lifts. Exhale, set up modified side plank, left arm down, right arm high. As you inhale, stretch your right arm overhead. Then exhale to switch sides. Right hand plants, reach your left arm high. Inhale to reach through your left arm overhead. Exhale, place your left hand back down, setting up for a cow pose, full inhale. As you exhale, cat back, round your spine. Coming back to cow pose, inhale. Exhale to child's pose. Full breath in. Long breath out. One more time, a little slower. Rise up, find your cow pose. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, cat back, round your spine. One more cow pose, big long inhale. Then exhale, modified side plank, left arm down, right arm high. As you inhale, stretch through your right arm. Then exhale to switch sides. Reaching your left arm high, inhale to stretch and reach your whole left side. Exhale back to your tabletop for a cow pose. Breath in. Cat back as you breathe out. One more cow pose. Inhale. Back to child's pose. Then settle in here as you find your breath and feel your body.
Now with child's pose, your butt should sit down more, but for some reason I don't have that flexibility.
Make your way to downward facing dog. And feel free to pedal out your legs or take any other movement that serves you. As the postures get more intense, remember to relax any unnecessary tension from your eyelids, through your jaw, shoulders and hands, down through your hips to your toes. And when you're ready, walk your feet forward through a ragdoll pose, a deep forward fold near the top of your mat. Separate your feet hip distance or even wider, and bend your knees to release your lower back so you can sink further into the fold. Grab onto your elbows and feel how your breath manipulates this pose. Breathing in and out through your nose so deep that your inhales lengthen your spine and your exhales allow you to fold deeper. Inhales lengthen, exhales deepen. Now adding on, for a chest expansion, release your elbows and interlace your hands behind your lower back. If you're feeling a bit tight in your chest and shoulders today, then grab a strap and place it between your hands so that you can physically roll your shoulders open and press your knuckles up towards the ceiling. Find the place that works for you today and trust that if you practice within that range of sensation, your body will respond, and over time, you will grow and stretch within your practice. Now release your hands. Toe heel your feet together to touch, or if you're modifying, you can keep your feet hip distance. Slide your hands up your shins and press your heart forward for a halfway lift. The idea here is you want a nice long flat back. Roll your shoulders open, pinch your shoulder blades together behind you. Press your heart forward, lengthen through the crown of your head, and you'll know that you're doing this posture properly when you feel an opening in your hamstrings. So what you might need to do here is shift your weight forward just an inch or two into the ball mounts of your feet. You feel it now? Don't tense up. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Now with a generous bend in your knees, pull your lower belly in, tuck your chin, and slowly unroll all the way up to standing. When you come all the way up, reach your arms overhead for a mountain pose. Anchor your weight down through your feet so you can stand tall through the crown of your head. Then bring your hands together at heart center for Samastitihi. Find a breath that allows you to be completely and totally present within your body. And maintain that breath as you interlace your hands behind your lower back. Then take your hands to your left side body. So you're wrapping your right arm around behind you, your left elbow pokes out from your side. Inhale to stand even taller, and as you exhale, lower your left ear towards your left shoulder. You'll feel a gentle opening through your trap. You're welcome to make this a static posture, just hang out here. Or make it a bit dynamic by lifting and lowering your chin, noticing any sticky areas that you want to breathe into. Draw your chin back up to center, and switch sides. Take your hands to your right side body. Right elbow pokes up from your side, your left arm's wrapped around behind you. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, right ear to your right shoulder. Breathe. And stay still if you did on the other side, or add a little bit of movement. Notice if you can feel your breath within the sensation. And draw your chin back to center. Release your hands down by your sides. Inhale to mountain pose, reach your arms overhead. As you exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips, lead with your heart, bend your knees. Find one more halfway lift, slide your hands up your shins and press your heart forward, and then make your way back into downward facing dog. Now from this downward facing dog, reach your right leg up high for a one-legged down dog. Really stretch through your heel. And then bend your right knee and open your hips up just slightly so that your right knee is reaching up towards the ceiling now. Inhale to straighten your right leg once more, reaching through the heel, and as you exhale, step your foot through to a low lunge. Use your core to get your foot all the way through, or assist it at this point so that your knee is above your ankle. With your hands down on the mat, you can always use a block to bring the floor closer to you. Lower your back knee down. Take a breath or two to just sink into your hips. Now for a crescent moon, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Just like in mountain pose though, your shoulders remain soft, your body is long, and your arms are strong. Especially in a posture like this, make sure that both of your legs are engaged as if you were trying to scissor your front ankle and your back knee towards each other. Lower abs are engaged so you can lift out of your hips instead of dumping into your lower back. This could feel great, stay right here. Otherwise, feel free to add a little bit of a side bend by grabbing onto your left wrist and adding just a little bit more length to your left side body. Now wherever you are, bring your hands together at heart center. Inhale, lengthen out of your hips. Exhale, twist to the right, revolved crescent moon. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. You're always welcome to modify with your left hand down to the mat, right arm high. Now from here, pull your belly in and inhale to lengthen your spine even more. Exhale to twist through your shoulders, through your gaze. Then feel your breath and all the sensation within this twist. 3, 2, 1. Lower both hands down to the mat for Hanumanasana prep or splits prep. With your back knee down, shift your hips back so your right leg straightens out. Traditionally, your right toes flex towards you, but today, let's try something a little bit different. Point your toes. Imagine you are trying to get the pad of your big toe to touch the mat. Ooh, you're gonna feel a very intense sensation in the front of your right ankle. Breathe and relax. Try not to tense up with it. Similar to your halfway lift, you want to keep your spine nice and long so you're not just curling over your leg here. So if you need to, place your hands on your blocks or even just walk your hands back and lift up a little bit higher so that you can lengthen out of your hips and then hinge from your hips to go deeper into the pose. And go even millimeters deeper with each exhale.
Your arms should be on both sides of your feet like this.
Now walk your hands forward as you bend your right knee. Then lift your back knee up off the mat for a low lunge. Drive through your back heel as you lengthen through the crown of your head and press your heart forward with broad shoulders. Now straighten your right leg and fold your body over your right leg for an even more intense hamstring opener. You're always welcome to step your back foot in a couple of inches. That's okay. Relax your neck, jaw, eyebrows, and eyelids. And fold deeply. Great. Bend your right knee with your hands planted on the mat. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal it out before we switch sides. When you're ready, reach your left leg high and reach through your left heel. Then bend your left knee as you open up your hips, reaching your left knee up towards the ceiling. Inhale to reach your left leg straight, lengthening all the way through the heel. Exhale, step it through to a low lunge. Come all the way through so your knee is stacked over your ankle. Then lower your back knee down. Take a few deep breaths. Just sink into your hips. For Crescent Moon, reach your arms up towards the ceiling and maintain an engagement through your legs and hips so that you're lifting up. And engaging your lower abs while you do so should allow you to feel an intense sensation of release and opening in your right hip flexor. If you added a little side bend on the other side, make sure you do so here. Find the range of sensation that you can still breathe into. You still have a level of control over how relaxed you are, so you're not defensively tensing up. Wherever you are, bring your hands together at heart center. Inhale to lengthen heart towards your thumbs. Exhale, twist to your left. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee and stay wide through your shoulders. Always modify if you do it on the other side. Now pull your belly off your thigh and inhale to lengthen even more, and exhale to twist just a little deeper, thumbs coming closer to your heart center. For 3, 2, 1. Release both hands down onto the mat for Hanumanasana breath. Shift your weight back as you straighten out your left leg. Go ahead and point your left toes as if you were trying to get the pad of your left toe to touch the mat. And remember that you want to create lift out of your hips to lengthen your spine, folding that long spine over your leg instead of just crunching forward. As intense as this sensation is, focus that much more on your breath. And if you need to back out, it's totally okay to come out even just a few millimeters. Work within that range of sensation that you can breathe into, using your breath to create length and depth, so you're totally focused and present within this pose. Great. Walk your hands forward and plant them on both sides of your front foot as you lift your back knee off the mat for a low lunge. Engage your body. Press through your back heel as you lengthen through the crown of your head. Your heart is open, shoulders are strong, breath smooth and deep as you feel a sensation in your right hip. And now straighten your front leg. And feel free to step your back foot in a couple extra inches. Hinge from your hips to fold your long spine over your left leg, breathing into the intense sensation in the back of your left hamstring, perhaps in the front of your left ankle. Three, two, make your way back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs. Notice any difference in sensation between this down dog and the first one of your practice. And when you're ready, settle into child's pose. Completely relax. Then from here, make your way back to downward facing dog. If your wrists are feeling a little strained, you're always welcome to take this next sequence from tabletop instead. And let's set up a half pigeon. So bring your right knee towards your right wrist at the top of your mat and lay your shin flat on the mat, right ankle working its way up towards your left wrist. It doesn't matter that your shin is parallel to the top of your mat. That might happen someday. Right now, what matters is that your hips are still squared to the top of your mat. So you're not shifting your hips open and sitting on your right hip. So finding the half pigeon that serves you, walk your hands forward and lower down onto your forearms or even all the way down onto the mat, taking a full minute just to breathe, to let go, and to soften.
If you're doing it, this knee should be all the way down on the ground somehow. I can't get this one down.
Great. Walk your hands up towards your hips and stay in this half pigeon pose. Just lift up through your heart. Feel your shoulders roll open, and you can out here, or if you do have a mermaid variation or a king pigeon variation, you can grab onto your back ankle and really intensify the deepening of this posture. And then gently release. Take your time as you make your way back to your downward facing dog. Let's set up the left side. Half pigeon, bring your left knee towards your left wrist, your left ankle towards your right wrist, or anywhere in between, as long as you are even in your hips. Take your time as you walk your hands forward, slowly lowering down, taking a full minute to completely release and let go, following your breath as your guide.
Like that. Now slowly rise, staying in half pigeon your hips, just lift up through your heart. Roll your shoulders open, and feel free to play around with mermaid or king pigeon, whatever you did on the other side, or just hang out here. And gently release, coming back into your down dog or tabletop, paddle it out, and then come to stand on your knees for camel pose. With your knees hip distance, place your hands on your lower back like you're trying to slide your fingers into your back pockets. Then use your hands to tuck your tailbone under, lengthening out your lower back. Inhale to lift up through your heart, just like when you were in that mini back bend. Then as you exhale, roll your shoulders open, lifting your chin up towards the ceiling. And feel free to stay here or take this as deep as you'd like to go, knowing that you can eventually take your hands down to your ankles. But most important is that your hips are pushing forward. Your heart is lifting up. For 3, 2, 1. Gently and mindfully take a seat on your heels, hands in your lap, close your eyes, find your breath, and ground down. Gently blink your eyes open. And shift your weight over to one side to swing your legs out around in front of you for a seated forward fold. You're welcome to give a gentle bend to your knees if it allows you to walk your hips out from underneath you. Flex your toes back towards your face, then inhale to lengthen your spine, and exhale to hinge from your hips to fold your long spine over your legs. Use your breath to create length and find depth. Slowly rise. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees come open like a butterfly. And then inch your heels in even closer towards your hips. But make sure that your sits bones are still grounding down. You don't want to tuck your tailbone here. With your hands on your feet, sit up tall. And instead of pushing your knees open, allow them just to fall open.
shoulders relax, your jaw soft. And gently release. Pull your knees together and come to lie down on your back for a full winged pose. With your hands on your shins, hold your thighs towards your chest and feel your lower back relax. Reset and soften. And that's it for today's routine. If you like that and you want to take your flexibility to a whole new level, like where it's never been before.
Great job, guys. Great job. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me scooch in towards you guys. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. Like, my body really needed that this morning because I feel so tense and tight and working out and doing different things, and your body just be so tense and tight. Good morning. And so as always, if you're looking for this video or any other videos, I do store them under YouTube on Clarissa Young, and you can find them there. A little bit of motivation. Listen to your body. Do what feels good for you. Don't compare yourself to anybody else's journey and what they're doing. Sometimes it's nice to know, okay, well, like, how long did it take you to do, or how long, but you have to keep in mind that every single body on this earth, body is different. What works for one person works different for another person. What feels good to you feels good to a different person. And so don't compare yourself to nobody else but yourself. And just continue to push yourself to your level, to your max on what you can do. And always pay attention to your mind and your body, how you feel. Pay attention what makes you feel good. Continue to do it and continue to work at improving on it. Now, there's a difference between a little bit of uncomfortable and a little bit of this ain't for me. When you get to the point that you're a little bit of uncomfortable, that's okay. Push yourself a little bit more. But if you like, this ain't for me, then it's not for you. Don't push yourself to do a this ain't for me. But if it's a little bit uncomfortable, that means you're at the point for growth. And so growth, a little bit of uncomfortable is for growth. And so you push through the little bit of uncomfortable. But if this ain't for me, then you find something for you. Always find something that you enjoy. Listen to your body. That comes when you're paying attention to who you surround yourself with, your friends and so forth. If something in your heart thug at you and you say, this person ain't for me, then you're probably right. That person is not for you. If you're eating certain things and you're doing certain things. Now, we got to be careful with the eating. Because sometimes we eat some of those comfort foods and it be like, yes, we love you. But pay attention how you feel after you eat that food. If you feel a certain way after you eat that food, like, dang, I know I really shouldn't have ate that, then you know you really shouldn't have ate that. Same thing with your exercising. Pay attention to your body. Listen to see how something feels. There's a few moves on there that she did, and I know I wasn't nowhere near what she was doing because I had to listen to my body and what's good for my body, okay? I love you all. Hope you guys have a great day. We're going to switch it up a little bit because I will be out of town this weekend. I will be exercising, but I'm not sure if I'll be available live, and so I'm going to prepare just in case as if I'm not. So tomorrow, what I want us to do is I want us to get a full body workout in tomorrow. And so instead of just working the lower half, we're going to work the top and the lower half. And then Thursday, I'm debating between doing the walking in the home and the chair workout. I'm debating between the two on Thursday. But I love you so much. If you want to, you can send me a message or put it in here and vote which one you would rather do. If you rather do on Thursday the chair workout or the 1 mile in the house workout, you can let me know. And depending on how many people vote, that's what we'll do. All right, love you all. Have a great day. It's Tuesday, Testimony Tuesday. Find something that you've done to tell a testimony to. Your testimony could be this small to you, but to somebody else, it could mean this much. And so find something that you've done, no matter how big, how small, that's been a testimony to you, and share it, because your small thing may make a big difference to somebody else. Love you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.